The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Stanford's offense will go to work first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game. Let's keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Pulls it, fires to the left. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Offense gets set for second down. They'll leave it with him. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's first and 10. They'll try the run. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Taking it the other way. He's at the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
I'll tell you, you love linebackers that are good against the run, but how nice is it when you've got a guy that can sit in zone coverage like he can and not just pick it off, but find his convoy and take it to the house. That is a game-changing play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Makes the grab.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just attack you to make big plays.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. DB's locked up tight on the receiver. Sweet cut there. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end. Last time, David sort of curves. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
To the air on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. He's got it. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. After after giving up that score. Now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet. But I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Oh, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Using the quick game. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Cardinal come to the line, facing 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
The defense comes up big time on the 4th down play, trying to get the stop, making sure he doesn't get a first down. The fumble, it's just the icing on the sundae. That's fine. We'll take it, but more importantly, they got the big stop and turnover on downs.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's McKinnon. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Going for 6. Touchdown, Irish! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. There was not a window there. There was not a sliver of light. There was like the eye of a needle to zip that ball in, and somehow he got it in.
No doubt. Defensively, you know it's coming. You know who he's going to, where he's going to. You're in great position. That guy just makes a play. He makes the touchdown catch. What a throw, what a catch, what trust between QB and wide receiver.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Working the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They just keep firing. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grabbed in the middle, it's Horn. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Fires to the big fella. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Looking to throw on 1st down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He finds a dead spot in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford!
And this defense, just a little bit of a letdown right before the half. Been controlling this football game, been dominating this football game, giving up points, got to go into half, get it buckled back down, get that intensity cranked back up.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in the
Dollar Tree, anything. Y'all know where it's at? Where you from? Shit, I'm from around the way. I'm just trying to. Yeah, I was just trying to find a little Dollar Tree. Y'all know where it went at? So go that way. She's so I got this bit from Icebox.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position.
We're gonna get it up out.
And he'll be stopped at the 17. Has the ball and ready to get moving. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Larson. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Back to the ground game on the left. Breaks into the open. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Handoff to the single running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. Fights off a defender. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the route is on. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to pick off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by